Hello and welcome to the second and... Okay, I fucked that up, didn't I?
3 seconds. Good job.
Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Unturned podcast. Today we have Manoman, Chief Grief, JJhotdawg, Rick and Caustic are myths in the background. I don't know what they're going to do today, but they're here as well. It's a full house today. So today we will be talking on the topic of changes for Unturned, what we want to see changed, and things we like about Unturned and what we don't like. So, first things off, I wouldn't mind seeing the game given a bit of a different look. I think it still feels like a bit of a kids game, which I know is sort of the audience. But a lot of people see the game and they say, well, that's pretty fucking gay. It looks like Minecraft. I don't want to play that shit. And
I definitely get that a lot.
Yeah. And so when,
I'm like, I make YouTube videos. Like, fuck out here, that gay Minecraft shit. I'm like, you've never even played it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, so when people go to pick up the game, they see it and they're like, yeah, I don't think I'd like that. And that's exactly what I did. Like 2 years ago when my mate told me to play it, I was like, yeah, I'm not playing that, mate. No, that looks shit. That looks like Minecraft.
Same. My cheap ass was scrolling through the free-to-play section on Steam. I was like, all right.
You and I both.
Dota, cool. Warframe, okay. Unturned, I clicked on it, like I saw like the preview pictures for this, and I was like, wow, this game is absolute garbage. Why would I ever play this? Looked into it, played it for a day. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. And here we are today.
Yeah, it is. Once you get started, it's really... I think you can get addicted to it really quick. Like, I've spent entire days just on Unturned with mates.
Yeah, I've 850 hours. I need a life.
Holy shit.
Like,
well, I've got two accounts, so I'd have to add them together if I wanted to.
Get on Crux's level. He has 2 accounts. So, yeah.
Fuck, do you play them at the same time?
Oh, yeah, sometimes I do when, and got my server going. I need to bolster up the numbers.
Ambidextrous. Third monitor for the hentai.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about changing like how it looks, but it's got that voxel type appearance. So what changes would you like to see? Because I don't think they're going to stray too much away from the simplistic nature of it.
Well, I like the trees, the changes for the trees that they that he just made, Nelson. They look good.
That was good.
I can't have them on my computer; they stuff up, but it looks good. It makes the game look just better because there's more detail. And so I reckon the colors, like the ground is all just 100% green and it's really bright green.
Oh, especially Hawaii. It's terrible. I hate it.
Exactly. Ooh, it seems to... Because DayZ, H1Z1 and all that, they've all got a really browny, greeny, dark green sort of tone to the whole game. There's not really...
Kind of like how Russia has.
Exactly. Russia's pretty good.
Yeah, when I'm playing Hawaii, I have to put on fucking sunglasses to play that shit. Russia, I don't play that map either, but I always have the impression that it's just elicits feelings of depression in me. I'm like, wow, people in Russia must really hate their lives.
Yeah, I don't like Russia.
Oppressive communism intensifies.
They have to wake up every day to see this shit. And when I think of Russia, I just think of gray and rust. Those 2 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming back on your point, the tree update, it does make the game look nice, but I don't think it falls in line with the aesthetic of what Unturned really is. I mean, if Nelson really wanted to make the game nicer, you'd have to put in the fact that he's only one person, and making all those characters would be so much harder. Plus, all the effort he'd have to do to make new skins for it. Yeah. And that would be a big delay on that cash inflow.
See, the majority of his cash does just come from skins and his gold accounts, but I don't think that makes a lot of money.
Yeah, it's just one-time $5 fee.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, but the majority of his updates have just been adding little features. I reckon if he could spend... he does weekly updates, doesn't he?
I believe so, yeah. Because every week I have to update my server.
Yeah, every Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you could have a choice to maybe change the colors, make it look a bit grounded, I guess. Because it is a free H1Z1. And H1Z1 kind of... Well, they split up eventually, so that's not really a zombie survival game anymore.
Well, I don't mind the aesthetics too much, but functionality-wise, so for instance, you can turn high grass on and off. It should be either on or off for everyone. You know what I mean? Because it's an exploit per se.
Can't see shit on
mine. I can't turn on grass. I don't know what it is, but I try to turn it on. It doesn't come up on my
Yeah.
screen. It's just a Mac thing. I mean, it's definitely not a game
that's
to
probably
play on
If
Mac.
you guys could click the link in the description for the GoFundMe for Crux's new computer.
Yeah, dude. Whenever I turn on the grass, like my frames drop halfway. So if you had the ability to do that, your Mac would probably catch on fire. All those extra things would have to render each single blade of grass. GG fucking
Holy
GPU.
Yeah, fuck oath. So, everyone else got ideas for changes apart from aesthetically?
All right,
Any
the biggest thing I want is the ability to shoot vehicles while you're in them, or to shoot like say we had a Warthog A10, so you could shoot the gun while you're flying it.
Ah,
That would
yeah.
would open up so many new so many new types of game modes, especially for like I have this thing called Battlefield RP. We get like 48 people, do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Just having one person per airplane would make it much better and open up more things to do.
Yeah, so you could sort of have like a fighter jet battle, shit like that.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
pretty much give pilots an actual fighting chance if they're not with anyone. But on the other side, they should also, or Nelson should also add more anti-aircraft based weaponry, like maybe some Stinger missiles, some heat-seeking missiles on that nature.
Damn, we're kicking it up
cruise
a notch,
missiles.
boys.
Yeah, that'd be
Holy
cool.
shit.
Fuck, Unturned, Modern Warfare, fuck that.
Yeah, Nelson, we want actual nuclear bomb. Not the mod, but we want that in the
In the
game.
game.
So
Yeah, craft it, 2 pine logs and a fucking
there
glue.
you go.
Nuke.
Glued.
Vision has been created.
Yes. I mean, so for instance, the blindfold, I thought that was good, and I play a lot of Rust. Well, I used to, until I was so busy. But I wish they had that feature, in other games, like Rust, blindfold. But you can take it off, so there's really no, you know what I mean? Like,
But can you
Is it
handcuff
blindfold?
them and blindfold
They
them?
should have it. They should have it work as the like the handcuffs, or
Is it
maybe
yes,
blindfold?
yes,
have handcuffs. Wait,
yeah. Where have you been?
I haven't tried that. If you're wearing handcuffs and then get blindfolded,
Yeah,
But
I
it doesn't.
would've
It
thought
doesn't
that
work.
one.
You can
It
still
doesn't.
take it off.
Oh, that,
boy. Now, son, what were you thinking? You got to think of these things.
Come on, Nelson. Come on, Nelson.
Puff.
You're raking in that sweet skin money every month. I need you to step it up.
I wonder what his income is like for the game. Like, is he 100% working by himself, or would he have other people?
Well,
I feel like he
I've
has
heard
some
of-
people.
I'll speak, Seabass.
No,
Let's hear it.
I don't speak.
Let's hear you.
But I mean, it's not that hard to work on a Unity game and get a small group going to do all the fixes and add things.
Yeah, well, apparently he says that he does it by himself with some people helping him here and there. But I read this theory, this conspiracy theory on Steam that said that he pretended to be a solo developer so that I could get greenlit by Steam because it wouldn't have otherwise.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he can do that, still do things out as contracts,
Yeah.
Well,
and still be considered solo.
I mean, I feel like he probably has like him and maybe I feel like maybe 2 or 3 other people. But I mean, his income is mostly skins, which is passive. He doesn't have to do anything. The community creates skins.
Yeah.
He gets a percentage of that. So technically, he can just kick back and he could let the game die and still pretty much make money if he wanted to. But
Oh, yeah, we should. Oh yeah, speaking of the game dying, we should talk about that and some things to prevent that.
Well,
do
'Cause
you,
at the
do you
moment-
think it's dying?
Oh, well, if it was just Nelson, yeah. But what I was gonna say is the inclusion of mods would pretty much revive it. Because if you look at Unturned now, it's just survival. It gets boring
Yeah,
after
yeah.
a few days.
So
especially
we
once you get
talked about
raided,
this-
you want to quit.
we've talked about this on the other podcast a bit with my convoy game mode. If I could mod an actual server to have different spawns and like heaps of different settings, so it's pretty much a different game, that would have like worked much better than using TPA, because that's all I had pretty much,
Yeah.
and it was fucking hard to use, and so that's why I haven't done it again. Plus, I don't have time. But
Yeah, it
sort
was
of-
smart of Nelson.
Yeah, other game
Yeah.
modes would make it funner.
Yeah, Nelson, he did include the modules. I haven't really tried that at all, but it's just C# and Unity programming. Nothing too challenging. There's a lot of guides on YouTube. But
Yeah.
it's the same thing that happened with Ark. If you've heard that game, like that game died. The game that was created by the developers, but the only reason it's still alive is because of the people that were modding it and creating all this
Okay.
unique content for it. So maybe that would happen with Unturned, and I wouldn't mind some cool shit. Like what I wanted to do is I was talking to the creator of the mods of Freenex. I think that's his name. He makes a bunch of Unturned rocket mods, and I was thinking like how cool would it be to create something like a Call of Duty styled first person free for all game mode, where like you start at level 1, like the more kills you get, you can unlock more guns, attachments, and all this is accompanied by like a nice user interface with clicking buttons instead of having to type shit to get everything.
I don't think the API exists in Unturned to have like GUI interface. Like they added that I knew in Rust, but I don't know because I haven't seen it, before in Unturned. So, but that would be cool.
It would open up so many more things. Nelson, do this, please. Well, he's probably not going to watch this, so.
But I can't find arena servers nowadays. I can't. In Australia, there's just no one playing it, and it's annoying because I found arena like very fun.
I mean,
but
all you did was hack.
There's no rewarding thing of playing arena. There's nothing to last on in turn to say that hey, you've been playing it for this long, so you're actually good.
Yeah.
You just play it, and then it's ephemeral. It's only for that moment that says, Manoman won at the top after you finish a game, and that's all you have to take away from it. That's why Nelson should add a global leaderboard with official arena servers that would like give some competition, maybe some logos, some ranks.
Yeah, and I feel like all the different settings you can have in arena, because there's 3 modes, and then you can have like first person on and off, and then they have mods. It splits the community. Like everything always splits the community, but I guess there's too many options when choosing arena. It's just like it's hard to choose, and so you don't always find one you want. All right. Anyone else got any?
Hot dog.
Did he just leave?
Hot dog's gone.
Somebody leave? Oh, I thought Manoman left. Oh.
I heard him be right back, and someone left.
Wait, was that you closing your door, Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, do they still have Battle Eye going? Is that still in the game?
I think so.
Oh
yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's still up there.
That's good.
Originally said it was gonna last 1 month for gold members only, or 1 month, and then after that it'd be gold members only. I don't know where he went with that.
Oh, did he officially say that?
Yeah, when he first released it, but I'm assuming that the Battle Eye struck a deal and allowed him.
Yeah. Costs quite a bit of money.
Yeah. So good on that. There's a lot less hackers than there was when I first started playing. Like every single day, I'd have to ban like 3 to 10 fucking hackers on the server I would be playing on. But now it's like 1 every. Actually, I haven't banned someone in like 3 weeks.
Really?
Now that I think of it.
I just gotta worry about all those glitches they haven't patched.
Oh yeah. I'll be sure to let Nelson know.
Yeah, I feel like Nelson sort of needs someone to clean up all the glitches and shit. Like the kind of stuff that would take ages, but really doesn't require too much innovative thinking. When Nelson could sit there working on the new stuff for the game instead he's being held back by all these glitches and bugs that he has to fix.
Yeah, well, the glitches are caused by faulty coding from when he's developing it the first time around. So
yeah,
he's only 18. He's young. Especially for a
18.
developer.
Is he 18 at the moment?
Or he's 19.
He's young. He's young. 18 or 19.
Remember that. He doesn't have college experience for coding, which not necessarily I don't say that's a bad thing, but he's still an amateur in development programming, so he's gonna make mistakes.
And he's done pretty well so far,
But especially since he's in this position now of owning a game that has tens of thousands of players every single fucking day, that's not a good title to hold in regard to how good you are at programming a game, especially when you have a fucking big game like Unturned.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I'm checking his age right now. I can't believe he'd be 18 because that means he would have been like 15 or so when he created the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, he started it young. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Roblox kiddo.
That is a good effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says on this article he's 18. Doesn't say how old he was when he made it, but wow. Do you guys have gold accounts?
I don't.
I do.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I went ahead and supported the game. Just thought I'd...
Yeah. If I could have that knowledge that I helped pay for one of his hookers.
There you go.
Makes my day.
There you go.
Makes my day.
Hookers and blow for Nelson. Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
you
like,
know,
hey, baby, you ever heard of those microtransactions? Come here, sit on my lap. I'll give you a microtransaction. That's what he tells him. That's what he tells him. I hope he does watch this.
Oh, we know he won't.
I wonder what he does in his spare time if he watches any of Unturned videos. Like, he'd obviously watch me like Big Boom. And there was this guy called Hold Baker. He did like videos on the sort of statistics and hard numbers that go into Unturned. And I think Nelson watched his videos because they were talking about issues in his videos, and then they got patched, and he talked about how Nelson was following his lead. But I wonder if he does watch us, or he just thinks like these fucking losers just making retarded videos on my game.
Yeah, that's probably what he thinks. Yeah.
Imagine it's his position when you're in his position. He's like, wow, look at these fuckers playing this Roblox ripoff. When he's the one that made the game. I'd probably be like that. Like, you're playing a kid's game, you're grown men.
That is oh my god, that's all I get comments on. Like, holy fuck, everyone's just like Minecraft,
especially
gay game.
On your convoy video, just because you got such an influx of players that weren't from Unturned. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it was even worse on my whatever. Getting told I'll be banned from my server. Every comment is like, "What is this game? This looks gay." That's why I hold the view that it needs to have a different look, which would appeal to some more people, because it really appeals to the kids, which I know it's probably the biggest audience anyway, but to appeal to probably older people who just want to play like an actual hardcore game where you want to have a bit of strategy, which you can do, by the way, when you get a big group going on a server and you're rocking it together. It's actually pretty intense when you get these fights.
Yeah, well, I'd say if you want to play an intense game, play Rust. If you want to have some fun, lean back, play Unturned, let them be what they are at the moment.
Yeah,
don't try and change them to each other.
Exactly. Yeah, because I get people, that come and watch, from the Rust community, and they look at Unturned and they're just like laughing, because it's like, what the fuck is that? Like, so, yeah, because like back to saying with the API and stuff, and maybe if there was a game mode that focused on strategy and like, kind of like, the convoy, that might,
yeah,
open up some people's opinions.
Make the game more fun. Make sure you actually want to play the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Gets so depressing when you get killed on a public server and you lose all your shit and you just keep running back to the same spot just trying to get it back and you just keep dying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually the guy that does that to the other person, so yeah. I don't have to complain about that.
That's the thing, though. If you play and you're good, it's pretty easy because everyone are like pretty young. So they're not. I'm like, why are these kids not even that good at the game? Like, he just put a whole Peacemaker mag into thin air when I was right in front of him. I'm like, wait, it's because he doesn't know how to multiply yet.
It's because he spent his day doing hospital RP instead of surviving. So
he's playing Roblox High School. He's not used to this type of torture.
Yeah, the role play, I reckon, is like gay as fuck. When you just go into a server and all you do is be like a little shopkeeper on a server. It's like the kind of shit that like what's his name, G Ricky does. Like,
and it all ends the same
is
way.
a bit different because the whole point is to actually make a story. But G Ricky's one is just everyone's on an RP server, everyone's getting along, and then some cunt like Chief Grief comes along and just ruins it all. Which is what it's there for.
But it always ends the same way. Like, if you're a shopkeeper, you're going to have 800 kids that want to be in the video, right? And they're all lining up. And then, I feel like we talked about this last time, but, and then, I want to buy a pizza. Then someone pulls a gun. They all die. That's the end of the video. Every time.
Well, that's because you're trying to RP in a server, or in a game that's not meant for RP.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Me and my mates.
RP, I find it fun when it's done well. Like, when the rocket plugins are D1. When they're thick, like, and the creator of the server knows what they're doing. Right. I think you could have some fun.
Me and my mates joined an RP server for the first time ages ago. We didn't know it was RP. We just joined it because it said whatever, Galaxy fucking kits, whatever. And we're like, yeah, sweet. So we hop in and we just start killing people like we normally do. And then people start spamming in the chat like KOS. And I'm like, what does this mean? So I go KOS ? And they go back to me, kill on sight. And I was like, yeah, that is what I did. because I thought they were saying that I didn't or something, that they had a problem with me not killing. And I was like, dude, I did kill you on sight. What is your problem? And then we all get teleported to some fucking military base, and then I get banned. It was the most confusing experience for me. I was just like, yeah, what is this?
Yeah, first RP server I was on, I was like, this is unique, peculiar. Yeah, give me shotgun, and then I killed 8 people in a row, and I got instantly banned. There's a panda. I think I'm permanently banned from Panda Hut now.
Oh yeah, if your first RP experience was Panda Hut, I feel bad for you, man, because they're like the worst of the worst.
I mean, that's just the prime example of what happens when you give a 12-year-old power.
That's true.
Or give Chief Priest access to join, get 13 bans.
Dude, somebody tried to get me unbanned from Panda Hut, and they didn't know who I was, and the person gave them my Steam ID, and they didn't look it up, and they were like, whose ID is this? And the kid lied, and he said, oh, it's my brother. And he's like, he's been banned 13 times. I'm like, I haven't even been on your server 13 times. How is that possible? Like,
surely you could just get a new account, though. Like, that's the whole thing about Unturned. It's just free. Just make a new account, and you can get into the server again, can't you?
Rocket does have IP bans. I don't think it's built in. I think it's a Rocket mod.
Yeah, it's Rocket mods.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
okay.
I mean, if I really cared, you could just
go move
VPN,
house
but...
and keep going.
They should have better bans. Like, I know some games I used to play that had like bans where it takes the ID of the serial number on your hard drive.
Yeah,
the MAC address.
I'm pretty sure.
It bans MAC address. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, because your MAC address is static to your computer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're a cheeky cunt, you can.
What games do you guys play if you don't play Unturned?
Well, I just downloaded Skyrim, and whew, I'm so happy I didn't play that back in high school. I probably wouldn't have passed. Dude, in the last like 3 days, I've played like 20 hours. Oh wait, no, 2 days, 20 hours.
That's nice.
And then 20 hours in, I finally realized you could fucking run in the game. Do you have any idea how useful it would have been if I found that out in the beginning? Because they don't tell you.
It would be very useful.
They're like, yeah, we're just going to expect that you're going to watch a YouTube video 20 hours after you play the game and beat the main storyline, that you could actually run. I'm like, oh, that's nice. What about you?
Oh, I play fucking copious amounts of Age of Empires. If you know what that is.
You play,
I love that game.
Old game. Wait, who's saying they love the game? Was that you, CBS? Do you have it on Steam?
I have to re-download it since my computer wiped, but
he has it on BitTorrent.
Oh, 1v1 me. I actually want to get this going. Do you know 1v1 me after this podcast? Once you download it. That's probably
I'd have to download it and then
another time. I spend a lot of time on that game. It's just so easy to chill on. What about you?
Speaking of 1v1s,
yeah,
I also play the greatest first-person shooter ever made, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
you could deny that, but you'd be wrong.
No, I did. That was the first COD that I
denied
in my life.
I was waiting for it.
What about you, Chief Grief? What games do you play?
Well, I play Rust, but I haven't so much recently, just because of how time intensive it is and everything. I've been really busy lately. I actually just picked up some people pronounce it Deus Ex, if you've heard of that.
Deus Ex.
Yes, I just picked that. That's really good. I kind of like the stealthier games, and I play a little bit of Overwatch every once in a while. So that's what I've been mainly sticking to.
Nice. We should.
So, does anybody still play Overwatch? Is that kind of dead? Like,
I've never played it.
No. As long as the Koreans are playing it, it's never dead.
Yeah. Well.
As long as they're making SFM porn on 4chan, that shit's never dead. I can guarantee that. Yeah, we should continue talking about Unturned.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to keep us on track here. When we start talking about hookers and cocaine and microtransactions, you need to sway us back into the
maybe we
area.
should add some hookers, cocaine, and so on into Unturned.
Well, if they open up the API, we can get there going on my server. So I mean, let's go.
We can go in a group.
We can get someone on the inside to raid Nelson's house and steal his computer and get the source code.
Oh man!
After that, possibilities are endless.
That would be the best YouTube title ever.
rating.
But it might
Real
land me
life
in jail.
raid.
I broke it. I mugged with the creator of Unturned. It's a picture of like Nelson in a dark concrete, wet Venezuelan prison-looking corner.
How about you say we raided
Red circle
Nelson's
around his
house,
head.
and then you like in the thumbnail you have the
Vanilla.
house with a white outline over it,
Yes.
or wall of APIs in his house.
That's right.
Raid that shit.
Dude, that would be. Nelson's gonna fucking. I always had this idea like, if a creator of a game really doesn't like a certain YouTuber, they just create like something in the game that makes that player have such a disadvantage.
Yeah, or just
Like if that existed, we'd be on it.
so if,
I would
if he
definitely
wanted
be
to
on it.
destroy Chief Grief, he'd just get rid of all role play, and then he has nothing to make videos on.
Then I have
Control.
nothing.
Yeah.
Then there's nothing left.
can
Actually, that would be
destroy
pretty
you.
nice.
Yeah, maybe
Then I
maybe
could-
you could take one for the team, and there'd be no role play.
That'd be good.
But yeah,
I'd be okay
anyone
with
else
that.
got anything for changes? I've exhausted mine. I think
No cheats on vanilla.
no cheats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
you
should make it
mean
more
for
obvious.
Admins.
Like it should just be like straight vanilla. Like there's like no no commands.
Yeah, I don't
That's what I
like it
think it
without
should be.
commands though, because if you're playing with mates and you can't TPA to each other, it's boring. I mean, the other
Yeah, but,
commands are a
like-
bit over the top, but I think TPA is just like a must if you want to play with mates.
Yeah,
If you
but
wanna-
like, you shouldn't be able to spawn stuff in because like no matter like what
Oh, yeah.
vanilla server you join, there's always
Yeah,
gonna
it
be
should
like
say
something going
when
on.
an admin uses like a cheat, it should just come up in the chat.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
Except for maybe banning or whatever. Things that don't need to
They
be
should-
Yeah, that's a good balance. It's something that broadcasts, to the server.
Yeah.
Because TPA is a mod, so technically it would be vanilla. But that /TP commands for admins, so I don't know
Yeah.
how you want
Yeah,
to balance
okay.
that. But
I was also say like when you join a server, it says like this server has cheats on, or blah
Yeah,
blah
it
blah.
says it in like small
Just so it
text normally,
notifies the
doesn't it?
players. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can like change that. Like if you just want to turn cheats on.
Yeah, you can change it in game. Can't
Yeah,
you?
you'd have to restart the server though.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Shut it down, edit the files.
Lose your
Rewind.
community.
What's up, Seabass?
And then lose your community from the restart. Be like, oh, the server's gone.
Like, oh, fuck that shit.
well, I mean, I don't even think the problem is the commands are too overpowered because I mean, pretty much as an admin of any server, you kind of get the privilege to do whatever you want. I think it's just because of the demographic of Unturned. Everyone's 12, so I mean, of course, they're
Exactly.
going to be
I
little
don't
cucks
know.
about it. So
I don't know how to
Yeah.
handle the power.
that's right.
Then
That's why
they
you
meet
gotta-
Chief Grief and give them admin.
That's why, yeah, I can show them how to run it.
Oh, is JJhotdawg's back in the chat, but he's muted.
He said stuff earlier.
Oh, did he? Okay, maybe he's just listening.
He just has his mic muted just in case he's like eating or going munch 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 munch.
Yeah, maybe he's just.
He's
Here
flopping
he
on the
is.
knob.
Oh,
I caught on.
Yo, my internet is so bad.
what are you talking about? You live in America. You guys get Google Fiber.
Hell yeah. In
Not
fucking
everywhere,
Australia,
bro.
you get like fucking kangaroo with a string around its neck.
Oh, oh, here we go.
Just banned him. Kill
Here
him,
we
kill him.
go. Here we go. No, you put a little like wireless adapter in the pouch and smack it on the ass, and then it goes from top
Just
to
run.
top.
Yeah, instead
Yes.
of using pigeons, we just messenger kangaroos. Just
Right.
Actually, holy shit! If you could train a kangaroo to deliver parcels, that would be quicker than Australia
Oh.
Post. Like,
Ooh,
Amazon
don't say that too loud. Amazon Prime
Dude,
might.
Pen-
Dude,
Pen-
fucking drones. We have copious amounts of kangaroos. Just train them up.
Then they fucking put your dogs in headlocks.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you saw
Kick
that
your
video.
door
I've seen
down,
that.
give you your
That's
package.
Yeah, we talked about this last time, but after the podcast ended, Chief was just asking me all these questions about Australia.
Yeah, like how many spiders did you have to fucking defend your life against today?
Yesterday, there was one on my wall.
How big was it?
That was pretty small. Oh, as
Shotgun.
spiders
worthy.
come, it's like, what's it like the size of a playing card, something like that. That was on my desk. That's why I said
That's
that.
called too
small.
fucking big.
It's called Mom, we're gonna have to get another fucking house. This one's happens to be on fire. Can't tell you why though. Okay, back to Unturned.
Yeah,
shit.
right.
I'm trying.
What are you clinking bottles over there, Crux? What you got a drink to put
Nah,
up?
that
with?
Someone's
wasn't me, was
drinking?
it? That was someone else who's the alcoholic.
Oh, I thought that was you clinking around over there.
Yeah,
So what'd you guys say before I timed out?
We're just talking about like changes and
stuff.
shit we want to see.
Yeah, we're just making fun of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
How
had
we're
some pretty heavy
still
words.
waiting for that part 2 of the parody videos because.
Bro, I was
yeah.
working on it and I changed my mind. I'm not making it.
Oh my.
Oh.
It was too mean.
Anyone still listening at the moment, can you please go to Hot Dog's channel and spam the comments section saying that you
On it,
promised
no, it's
part 2?
Just
I was-
let
I
them know
would've
how
gone
much
too
you want to
far.
see it. Nah, dude, this is 2017. You gotta go hard to go home.
Yeah, and
That's right.
I've posted one video this year. Fuck yeah.
Really? What
Yeah.
the? Oh, was it the podcast?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
The podcast.
Holy shit! I feel honored to be the second video of the entire year
Yes.
for you.
Yeah, so
Oh, I
you
like
know
what you
when
did with the
hit, like,
backdrop.
Oh, thanks. That took a bit of
That
time
was
to do
nice.
it. If anyone wants to do
Yeah,
that
did
this
you just
time,
sit
so you can
there?
get actual proper trees instead of the shitty trees. If you
Wait,
get the
what?
good trees, because it's got the old trees in it, because I can't handle them on my computer. So that was triggering me. I spent like half an hour going, this sucks, can't do it. Because literally I'd turn on the trees and I'd come back in 10 minutes and the screen would be black and the game would just malfunction.
Yeah, when I have my game on ultra setting, it only takes like a few minutes for it to fucking shut down, get the blue screen of death. It always sounds like Skrillex having a fucking seizure.
Ooh.
Max volume. I have to record it for. It just sounds so fucky.
I'll tell you one thing I kind of wanted in Unturned, and I kind of wanted in a few other survival games is I don't know how I would implement it if I was the developer, but a kidnapping function. I want to tie some people up and put them in my car
Ooh.
and bring them to my base and get the blowtorch. Like I want to, that's just. I think that would be fun.
I thought
And I
you were
think
saying
role
job
players-
instead of torch.
Hey, to each their own, my friend. But yeah, I don't know how it would work, but I think it would be cool. It's Nelson's job, not mine.
Maybe you hit someone on the back of the head with a club, then they despawn into an object, and then you pick up that object.
They turn into a box.
and put it in your
put that-
backpack.
You put him in your inventory. You have one chief grief. Okay, you have
Where
2
you-
minutes. 2 minutes to take him to your house before he spawns in your
Just
inventory.
imagine the game from their perspective. Oh, I just got hit in the back of the head. Well, I guess I
Just
can't play the
black
game
screen.
for half an hour now. I'll just wait in the inventory and see what happens.
It's like you're in a Pokeball, like.
And then at some point during the game, just like Chief Grief, I choose you and just use them to do a
Fine.
base raid.
All right.
Anyone
I
else
know.
want to add anything? We're nearing we're about half an hour in. I think that's a good length,
Ooh.
unless anyone wants
We'd
to
like
add
to
anything.
thank our sponsor today.
Yeah?
Let's see.
Hands.
Bang Bros.
Ben Gay.
Nelson's front door, which will hopefully be upgraded now that we have told everyone of our plans to raid his
I
house.
used to making that shit metal before it was pine. You best
Yeah.
believe.
I've been playing a bit of Minecraft recently. I do that at school just for memes. So if the teacher's annoying me, I just Minecraft full volume. And I've
All right, so
made-
you're saying you play it as a meme, but
Yes.
you probably mean you play it
but then I get home.
unironically.
Then I get home and I just build
You
a
get
base
home.
in
You
like
actually
6
play
hours.
it.
It's a meme at school, and then he grinds it out. Do you know I played that game, and I think I would play it more just to fuck around with people if it had VoIP on PC, but there's no VoIP, so I can't even grief a kid and get his reaction because
What is VoIP?
I can't hear it.
Rar.
What's VoIP?
Voice
in-game
over
voice.
IP. That's what
Internet protocol.
Internet protocol.
All right,
yes.
scientists, calm down.
What the fuck?
Faggot, what are you fucking gay?
Freaking nerd.
Alright, let's end it here. Thanks for watching. To anyone in the comments below, drop any comment on questions you want answered next episode. Any topics
hold
you
on,
want us to
hold on.
talk about.
Subscribe to Manoman.
Sorry,
on, are
who?
you-
Subscribe to Hot
Who?
Dog, I think
Subscribe
that
to
was.
who?
Alright, everyone's channels will be in the description. Cheers.
Well,
Follow
don't end it, don't
follow
end
me
it.
on iTunes.
JHotdawgs. but not Manoman.
Don't end it. Like, we can get the question chat going.
What
I actually have one
chat?
question if you'd like me to ask a
Yeah, who
question.
is here? Oh wait, we can
Caustic. I've been in the
kidnap.
channel the
Wait,
whole
wait,
time.
hold on. We
Yeah,
can
I've
kidnap
seen
somebody
Caustic
who
been
doesn't even
talking.
want to ask a question. Wait, watch this. Here, we're gonna fuck with the Discord.
Yeah, well, I think.
Hello, Pit Son.
Hello.
What's your question?
Sounds like Siri.
What? I didn't
What's
have
your
a question.
question? What's your question?
What? I didn't have a
You're
question.
in. Okay, there's like there's 7 famous YouTubers in here. Me
Whoa,
like Big
who's
Boom's here.
the three?
What is your question?
How do you make memes become dreams?
All right, man, you want to take this one?
It's very simple. First, you grow up because you're an adult, then you stop talking about memes. Then you get a job. Then you get a wife. Then you kill yourself because your fucking wife's cheating on you.
All right, thank you, Pit Son. All right, that was no more time for questions.
I have one question if you'd like me to add in or no.
Yes, go ahead.
One of the biggest issues I've noticed with Russia is the player count for the map size. Most of the action or when you see people is
it's like 24.
normally at military bases.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not a very good thing because that just incites like PvP. I was thinking maybe adding some form of AI and adding server events like a train comes through town or researchers are held up in a laboratory and it like initiates cooperation.
Yeah, something like on GTA they have that where like there's just roaming events that happen, like robbing a van or some shit like that. Are there any
That'd be kinda
other
cool to
questions
do
that people
Unturned.
ask in the chat?
Caustic. That
Sorry,
would be
go ahead.
nice, Caustic. But
Now,
do you know how long that would take to code when you can't even shoot
Yeah.
a fucking rocket without that shit blowing up on yourself?
yeah,
That is true. I thought that was just me. Damn.
yeah, same.
Nope. I honestly think it's a calculus problem because when you shoot it, the projectile, the rocket itself, it spawns in your body. So Nelson,
Yeah,
if
well,
you need some
it's
help,
spawn out of your point of view, wouldn't it?
yeah, it should spawn like.
Hey, I
Well,
do
fine.
calculus. So, get any calculus questions? I'll give you a couple of answers to that one. Boys.
I know.
X equals what?
Well, it just depends. Like, it's just a dumb question.
X
It's
equals
like,
in a
what are you
fucking
talking
ditch
about?
somewhere. 'cause you
Do you
cheated
even
on
do maths?
Nope.
X equals Y.
Nope.
Question mark.
Thank you for watching the podcast. This
Yeah,
is
you take the
Manoman.
outro, dude. Don't worry. I'm not here.
Thank you for watching. It has been truly an honor. Make sure to subscribe to all of us. All of our links are in the description.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's if I put it there. Like.
see ya.